That's right, Shep. Democrats see a rare opportunity to reinvigorate their otherwise disillusioned base of voters ahead of what is likely to be a bleak midterm election for them. For the first time since 1973, abortion rights appear likely to be stripped away. They can be made illegal. The argument that Democrats are planning to make to voters who, by the way, by margins of 2-1 around the country, agree with their view that Roe v. Wade should be upheld. They are going to argue that the way to protect abortion now is to vote Democrat up and down the ballot in governor's races where those candidates are going to get to decide whether to sign or veto legislation around abortion. At the congressional level, they're going to argue that Republicans could pursue a nationwide abortion ban if this ruling comes down the way that draft opinion by Justice Alito suggested it would, and that other rights, President Biden said this today, other rights like same-sex marriage and contraception could be next under the 6-3 conservative majority, the most conservative in nearly a century that the Republicans in the Senate have built. That is the argument that Democrats are planning to use in TV ads, radio, digital ads, and field organizing. Strategists we talk to around the country on the Democratic side say this has lit a fire.
You know, we've talked about the Democrats almost exclusively because the Republicans aren't talking about this, not about the content of the leak. Much different approach.
A very different approach, precisely the opposite one, Shep. Republicans see the same numbers everyone else does. They recognize this is not a winning political issue for them ahead of what is likely to be a very good midterm election for them. They have so far focused on the fact that this leaked. It was a startling breach of Supreme Court procedure, and they've steered the conversation away from the substance. They prefer to run the election on issues where President Biden's approval rating is weaker: economy, inflation, crime, immigration, and border security. And to the extent that they're talking about abortion at all, well, party leaders have advised Republican candidates to steer the conversation to a subcategory of abortion issues where Republicans have a winning argument, specifically the banning of late-term abortion. The reality, however, Shep, is that Republican states, conservative states around the country, are pursuing much more aggressive abortion bans.
Sahil Kapoor, thanks very much.